I don't know why he's clearing all of this, but he is. Save your energy, Stan.
That's what it is. That's some energy, goddamn.
Did you just sharpen your machete last night? Is that what this is all about?
Look at the digs.
He's just itching like a kid. He's like a kid. He's just itching to use his knife.
Well, I still can, buddy. That's the idea. You get old, and while you can still do it,
Chop away, sir.
do it with a vengeance.
Chop away. So Stan was saying up here, not far from the old dump there.
Right over there.
Yeah, the dump is just behind us here. Was the 1930s, right? You said removed in the 40s.
Removed in the 40s.
Train station, depot. This wasn't the first one in town, so it probably ran from what, 1900 to 1940?
It's close to that, yeah, around there.
Yeah. Now he's tried detecting, or didn't try detecting because you only had the ace, right?
Yeah,
or something?
and too much iron.
But we could bring the Equinox in here and get rid of all the iron slag and try, you know, see what we find. The problem is they just dumped this slag everywhere when they built, right? So
Plus, when they took it out, they dug down. Like you can see the ramps. See how high it used to be?
yeah,
So I don't know. They made
the top layer might be completely
might
missing.
be over there.
Yeah, wherever they bulldozed it.
And there's a pile of ties over there where they took out all the siding ties. And
But if we want to check for history, it's just another spot we can.
I don't know.
There's one laying on top here that
I was trying to read.
looks like a tomato or something on there.
Is that what that is?
I don't know, it's red. Great. I don't know, it's the first word right here says great. G-R-E-A-T.
We'll dig some more later.
St. Lawrence something.
Yeah, back on easy one.
We're just gonna walk the tracks here a little bit. Stan says he's got some old foundations, and we're gonna see if we can find any of those other bottle dumps or anything I was telling you about earlier.
This is your deer run right here, buddy. Watch the deer here. Not this one.
So the late 1800s rail building here, you can see the depression where Sammy's walking was right there. Yeah, so yeah, late 1800s. There's got to be some steel or something somewhere in here. Kind of looks like a depression right here. I don't know, guys.
Pipe sticking out over there.
And you know these railroad guys, right? They always threw their garbage on the slope, the back slope of wherever they were building.
Whole telephone pole. So they bulldozed this over here a long time ago.
I think I see something right here. Yeah, I do. There's an old bucket or something right here, Stan. Right here. Look at that. I knew there'd be stuff in here. Yeah, an old galvanized bucket or pot. Get it! Dig it out for me. Oh, we'll leave it for the spring, buddy. We're gonna drive way back the road here and kind of get into no man's land and then head down to the railroad track. See if we can find some new spots that we're not aware of.
There's old railroad tracks where they used to, that's where the railroad tracks are in the swamp. Where they dug out the old rail bed.
Yeah.
And made piles. So that railroad, you know, came right over to the railroad over here. How exactly, I'm not sure, but there's railroad tracks.
How you're gonna get in there to detect, Stan? I don't know.
Well,
You'll be up
right to the end of the road.
You'll be up to your chest in swamp.
You got to go right to the end over there, and then you come in from the pine trees. There's a remainder of the rail bed there.
Yep.
Up until these piles, which I guess they took them out to make the river clear again. You want to drive in farther, or you want to park here and just walk over to the tracks and then walk the tracks?
Yeah, probably not much point in driving further because the road's going to be pretty rough.
Bad.
We'll just park here.
Yeah.
Stan and I were just saying, we know probably what, 4 or 5 homesteads along this old road here. This is going to the main 1880s rail station up here. And we were just saying there should be all kinds more that we don't know about. There had to be hunt camps, there had to be fish camps. There was more here, and the main houses came after the rail station was put in. And then all of that by what, late 1930s was gone?
Gone.
Yeah. So there should be lots here. Walking the railroad track, it's not the easiest thing to walk.
Better than the snow.
Well, yeah, better than going through the bush with no crust on, but it's still slow going. Stan's finding treasures on the track here.
What the heck is that?
It looks like a brake pad or something. I don't know. I mean,
it's on a shaft, which broke.
It looks like a brake pad, eh?
It's not rubbed though.
Oh.
Rounded, it's rounded.
I don't know. I don't know. All you train enthusiasts out there, let us know.
I'm not carrying it.
Take it to the scrapyard, Stan. So actually, guys, where we are at the old train station right here, and the foundation that we've done a few times where I got the pendant, the religious pendant, is just over in there in those poplars, and then the foundation that we've showed you guys a few times is just down there. And if you remember, the creek runs up here, and way up there at the next bush line, I went in there and we didn't find any signals, but we're gonna walk the track around the corner and just see what we can see further on up here. So we've just left the railroad track here to come back down to the river. We've had our eyes peeled along the track there, didn't see any treasures along the way.
Well, no gauge. No gauge.
Gauge. You don't want to go on there, buddy.
No, you slip under the edge of that ice.
But like even right in here, Stan, I mean, this looks... Just the old trees call me, I don't know.
These were planted, and they were planted, buddy. They're all in a row like the rest of them over there.
Might be able to dig here before anywhere else because there's no snow and it's south facing. Places like that. Stan says there's a bottle dump somewhere in proximity right here somewhere. Yeah, there's a coffee pot right there behind Gage. And there's the teapot right there.
Yeah, like this is like close to the river. So
yeah, there's glass all through here. Oh, that's not... No, that's not a teapot. It's got a valve on the end.
Oh. Train part.
There's some blue glass right here, though.
Yeah, I know. I never dug here. I just was walking by last fall and I could see that there was glass.
What's this? Something with some writing on it. Something fabric. It's backwards. Fabric. I don't know what that is.
Oops.
An old pop shop?
An old pop shop, 60s or 70s. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what. It says fabric, but it's inverted.
It's light. Some kind of glass, eh?
Well, here's a Coke, but it's melted. Look at that, Stan.
Yeah, the whole Coke melted. Somebody, they burnt there too, I guess. Hey, look at the...
I mean, it has an older look to it. Hard to say. So Stan just pointed out, yes, I will walk down here for you guys. It's pretty steep. There's a 1930s gas can down here. Right there. Rolled up right to the edge of the river. Oh God, it's full. It's heavy. Full of water and ice. It's in pretty good shape, Stan. Well, other than being a little... So we're just looking at the old lines here beside, and there's a nice blue insulator up there. There's only one. Right there. I want it. I want it, Stan.
Bring a rope here, we'll get her. I'll throw the hook up, I'll climb. 70 years old, you can take the video.
Well, if you want to become YouTube famous. Well, there's a couple of ceramic ones on that pole, right there on the bottom. And then there's a light blue one right there. Oh, and then on the other side, yeah, there's another light blue one up there.
Bring your spike boots, Gare.
My birthday is in May, Stan.
Okay. I'll remember that.
I really, honestly, I have nowhere to put this stuff. My bin is full. So my wife lets me have one Tupperware bin in the garage, and it's full of 1920s, 30s bottles, a few insulators, and it's literally, I can't fit anything else in there. I told Stan, we're gonna have to build a shed. We're gonna have to build something to start putting all these bottles and treasures and things that we found. I don't know. Well, we see a metal sign in this tree down here, so we're just gonna check it out.
The old lead nails.
Can't read anything, eh?
There's nothing on it. It is nice fun.
We look for these because if it's a no trespassing sign, then hey, there was an old camp, hunt camp, or something down here. You don't just put up a sign in the tree like that for no reason.
Yeah, like the river is going to stop anybody.
Yeah, and the river is right here, so there's only this piece of land. There had to be an old camp or something down here. So there's an old cabin of some sort right here. We can see the roof of it.
You can see it real good right now.
Oh yeah, right there.
And it was, you know, it was still green, and I couldn't really see in the bushes, right? But
Hard to say the age on that.
I want to come back here and check the nails. Look at the age of the nails and look at what's around. I guarantee you that was when they put the railroad in, that was an old moose hunting camp.
Yeah?
Had to be.
Could be 20s, 30s, who knows? We'll have to come back and when the snow's gone. Stan and I are just going to turn around and make our way back out now. Probably going to hit that 5-mile mark again today. We've had a pretty good walk, so stay tuned, guys. We'll get out again as soon as we can.